Hello everybody, this is Dr. Emmanuel Daniel, Faculty of Social Work from Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science, Coimbatore. Today, we're going to talk about an interesting topic that is social accounting. This is a synopsis of my presentation. I'm going to take you through the concept of social accounting, followed by a few definitions of social accounting, features of social accounting, and benefits of social accounting. So talking about the concept of social accounting, all the businesses are seen as a socio-economic activity in the society because they use a lot of resources. Just because a business is able to generate a lot of profit doesn't mean that they aren't a part of the society. They're still a part of the society. The NGOs or organizations who work for social causes expect businesses to step in and to work for welfare of the society for various reasons. There are a number of problems in the society, and the NGOs and the corporates expect business to address this because of the soundness in their finance, because they are well organized, and because they are giants in the society. Businesses have got a lot of roles to play, and social functioning is also one of the very important roles. The next one is industrialization. Industrialization for countries like India had brought in a lot of boom in the economy. It stabilized the economy. For developed countries, industries have become the backbone of the society. But let's also not forget the fact that, you know, along with the economic boom, there were also many social problems which came along. Talking about this social accounting is not just about a mere reporting or an evaluation. It is about understanding what is the impact that the organization was able to, contribute, in terms of its social activities. Social responsibility accounting is very simple, that it is to tell the whole world of what you have done and what was the impact that your organization or your corporate was able to sort of bring in the society. So these are a few definitions that I brought in. The first one is by socialaccounting.org. They say social accounting is the process of measuring, monitoring, and reporting to stakeholders the social and environmental effects of an organization's action. The next definition was given by Information Systems Audit and Control Association. They coined social accounting as social accounting aims to assess the impact of an organization or company on both people, both the internal and external participant environments. So this was given by this association. The first one is all about, more of a reporting, telling people, about the impact. The next one, I really like that. It is about, seeing the impact, but both internally and externally. I really like the word internal because they also, are considerate or passionate, in serving the employees who are inside. So these are some of the features of social accounting. So through the social accounting, any corporate gets an opportunity to express what the company has done, to the community. If a company is not much serious about its social activities or its social responsibility for that matter, they would definitely not want to express what they've done. But here, social accounting takes them to the next level, next stage on expressing about their social responsibilities. The next one, it helps or it reveals how they were able to use the social resources. So using the resources in the maximum way to get maximum output. So when it is social resources, then it is for the society. The next one is about the relationship between firm and society. Once I was addressing a set of students in a premium institute, maybe MBA students. I'd ask them this question: how many people have visited a slum? For my shock, at least 40 students, that's the 50% of the class, said they have never been to a slum ever in their life. If these students get into corporates, do you think that they'll go spend some time in the slums or the communities addressing people's issues? Definitely not. So here, social accounting helps the corporate and the community to connect. So here, that's where the relationship between the firm and the society is established. The next one is desirability of the firm and society. Desirability is the reputation, the brand value. So here, every society, so every corporate would love to have a good brand image in the market that has a lot of positives in the other areas. So here, social accountability boosts that particular area. The next one is about involving in social costs and in social benefits as well. The next one, talking about the benefits of social accounting, it counters criticisms at all levels. Media especially act like a watchdog, you know. So what they do, they generally try to understand what the businesses are doing, what are the resources that they are accumulating or using or destroying. They are seeing it in that perspective. So whenever a corporate does some work in the community, it is still not satisfied because the media always puts it this way. It could have been done this way. It could have been done that way. So here, social accounting sort of becomes like a document. It will counter all the areas, all the criticisms, especially, and tell the world what they've done. The next one is formulating appropriate policies. So social accounting becomes like an evaluation. So this is done by an external person. It becomes like an evaluation where through the evaluation we learn what were the gaps and what were the things that could have been different, what were the things which went away from the policy, which went away from the planning, and what were the errors in implementation, and so on and so forth. So this helps to refine your policy, to rethink on your policy, and to come back really strong. The next one is becomes a social evidence of social commitment. In my understanding, it is very difficult to measure impact. It can be felt. When you build a building or come up with a bridge or do something else, when you have your logos there, it is understood that you have done something. But when you were able to make a difference in a child's life, that adds more meaning, that brings in a lot of impact. So here, social accounting sort of tries to bring in those concepts, tries to get those things and put it in your report. So here, that becomes an evidence of your social commitment. The next one is improves employee motivation. Let's also not forget that CSR is one of the areas where the employee engagement also takes place. The employees are engaged in the social responsibility of the firm. So when the employees are getting the feeling that the employer is trying to do something for the community, they would also love to partner with him. They would love to give their time, give their resources, show their availability for the community, and this improves the motivation. When an employee is motivated because of the social activities, it helps to it helps them to stay there for a longer time. The next one, it builds brand image. As I said earlier, everybody wants to be on the top, especially in the market. So this builds brand image. Let's not forget that Tata's, they manufacture quality product. There's no doubt about it. But the reason why it's still having a bigger picture, maybe a higher level in my heart, is basically because of the activities, social initiatives which were done by the corporate, by Tatas. So here, let's not forget that social activities or your social wing will definitely improve your brand image in the society, because it says when you are taking care of the community, you will definitely take care of the people in the community, especially when you're giving them quality products. The next one, management gets feedback. So here, this social accounting document or this reporting will go to the management, and management will see it from a different perspective, or they see it from a different lens. So here they get the feedback, and it also helps them to revise their policies, not just for the CSR department, but then for the whole corporate. So they get the feedback, they understand, they revise, they learn, and there are also areas this will project where you're supposed to unlearn things. So management gets the feedback. The next one is improves the confidence of shareholders or stakeholders. Shareholders are very important. Maybe they are investors in the corporate. So this social accounting builds that confidence because it builds the brand value, brand image, and also stakeholders or shareholders for that matter would also love to partner or maybe would love to get into the community to spend some time. I know a lot of shareholders who are still doing that. So here it improves the confidence that they will be able to invest and spend their resources more and more in that particular firm. So these are some of the benefits of social accounting. So social accounting in a nutshell is about gathering all the reports, understanding, bringing in all your learnings, putting it in a box, and revealing it to the whole world of what you've done and what was the impact that you were able to bring in to the society through your firm. So that's social accounting. So I have given the links below all the slides if you wanted to read more on those areas. And thank you so much for taking your time to listen to this presentation. I'm sure that you would have got an outline of what is social um, accounting. And yeah, so I've also given my links here. You can reach me through LinkedIn. I used to post my slides in SlideShare. Or if you want to find more videos similar to this, you can subscribe to my channel in the YouTube. So thank you so much once again, and happy learning.